Dear friends, have you ever wondered who writes the script of your life? Is it fate, luck, or is it you? Today we will seek the answer to this question with one of the boldest voices in the history of philosophy, Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche's startling yet liberating message is very clear: man writes his own destiny. This video will not just offer you an idea, it will remind you of your power to write your own epic, starring in your own life. If you want to take control of your life, turn challenges into opportunities, and unleash your true potential, watch this video until the very end. Because what you are about to hear is not just a philosophy lesson, but a manifesto that will transform your life. Get ready, because you are about to start writing your own destiny. Most of us think that life is a path dictated to us. Perhaps we believe that what we've been taught since childhood, societal expectations, or even our genetic heritage has already determined our fate. However, Nietzsche challenges this passive acceptance. He says, man must become what he is. This is not just a wish but a call, an existential challenge. It's a call to create your own values, forge your own path, and transcend the ordinary. So how will this be possible? How will we become the authors of our own destiny? In this video, we will delve into the depths of Nietzsche's philosophy of the Übermensch and the will to power, discovering how these concepts can serve as a concrete guide in your life. Nietzsche's call: create your own values, be yourself. Friedrich Nietzsche is one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century. His philosophy questions traditional morality, religion, and social norms, centering on the individual's potential. Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch, Superman, though sometimes misinterpreted in dangerous ways, actually expresses the individual's quest to transcend their own limits, create their own values, and move beyond the ordinary. This is the courage to follow your own inner compass instead of living according to others' expectations. This is not just a philosophical concept, but a call to awaken the enormous potential slumbering within each of us. The Übermensch is not one who blindly conforms to existing values, but one who builds their own value system. This is not a call for rebellion, but a call for creation. It is the power to determine your own morality, your own truths, your own purpose in life. Question the concepts of good and evil imposed upon you by society. Find what is truly valuable to you. This is not an easy journey. It requires courage, self-discipline, and a continuous effort to overcome oneself. Because this path requires stepping out of your comfort zone, venturing into the unknown, and confronting your own shadows. With every step you take, you will face your inner strength, redefine yourself, and break the chains of mediocrity. But remember, the greatest rewards are hidden at the end of the most challenging paths. So what does it mean to be this Übermensch? It does not mean being superior to everyone else or crushing others. On the contrary, it is the pursuit of creating your highest self. It is the courage to fully utilize your potential, overcome your weaknesses, and challenge yourself. On this journey, instead of seeking external validation, you focus on your internal approval, because you know that true power comes from within. This is the art of continuously reinventing yourself, learning from every fall and gaining strength from every victory. The Übermensch is the architect of their own soul, the sculptor of their own existence. It is an expression of being honest with yourself and bravely building your own reality. This is the courage to declare your inner authority and break free from the roles others have assigned to you. The will to power, life's fundamental dynamic, and the art of turning obstacles into opportunities. One of the cornerstones of Nietzsche's philosophy is the concept of the will to power, will zur Macht. This is not merely a desire for physical strength or to dominate others. The will to power is life's fundamental driving force. It is the desire for growth, development, self-overcoming, and creation. Every living being possesses a will to power to sustain and expand its existence. For humans, this goes beyond mere survival. It is the desire to create meaning, realize one's potential, and direct one's own life. This is a kind of inner fire, a force that motivates you, pushes you to want more, and saves you from stagnation. This is the desire that gets you out of bed every morning, the urge to start a new day and improve yourself. This is the unwavering energy that constantly propels you forward from the depths of your soul. This will to power pushes you out of your comfort zone, enables you to challenge difficulties, and provides the energy needed to overcome obstacles. Every challenge you face in life, every failure, every setback is actually an opportunity to test this will to power. According to Nietzsche, what matters is not falling, but the will to rise again after every fall and move forward more strongly. Obstacles are not there to stop you, but to make you stronger. See them as stepping stones, embrace them as learning experiences. Every crisis harbors an opportunity within it. Seeing and seizing this opportunity depends on your will to power. Just as a blacksmith forges iron and fire to make it stronger, life's difficulties also make you more resilient and powerful. In this process, you not only survive but also grow, transform, and explore your potential more deeply. Think about it: what were the moments in your life that developed you the most? Probably not the easiest and most comfortable moments, but the ones where you struggled the most, fought the hardest, and perhaps even suffered the most. It was in those moments that your will to power kicked in and pushed you beyond your own limits. This is the philosophy of using pain as a tool for growth rather than avoiding it. The saying, "What doesn't kill me makes me stronger," reflects the essence of this philosophy. This is not just a saying, but a life strategy that can be applied in all areas of life. The will to power transforms you from a passive recipient into an active creator. It is the engine of your limitless potential. This is the art of accepting every experience life offers as a gift and making the most of it. Writing your own destiny, practical steps, and building a manifesto. So how do we apply Nietzsche's profound philosophy to our own lives? What are the concrete steps we can take to write our own destiny? Here is a guide for you to create your own life manifesto. Writing your own destiny begins with creating your own compass, rather than following maps presented by others. This involves finding what truly matters to you, in other words, defining your values. Is it money, love, freedom, creativity, making an impact, knowledge, peace, health? These values will form the foundation of your life and guide you towards a life that truly fulfills you. How indispensable are these values to you? Can you imagine a life without them? Delve deep into these questions because the answers will lead you to your true self. Question society's imposed definitions of success or happiness. Discover what truly matters to you. Is it a degree, a title, a car, or is it an inner satisfaction, a sense of meaning? Making decisions in line with these values will bring inner consistency and peace. This is the first and most crucial step in being honest with yourself and listening to your inner voice. Living in harmony with your own values is like building an unshakable fortress against external winds. Your greatest enemy when writing your own destiny is not external factors, but the limiting beliefs you've created in your own mind. These beliefs are like invisible shackles. They hold you back, restrict your potential, and prevent you from achieving your dreams. Do you limit yourself with thoughts like, "I can't do this, I don't deserve this, this is too difficult for me, I have no luck, I always make the same mistakes, I can never change"? Identify these beliefs, question where they come from, and ruthlessly test their validity. These programs, often originating from childhood experiences, environmental influences, or past traumas, can be replaced with positive and empowering beliefs. Affirmations like, "I am worthy of everything, I can overcome any difficulty, my potential is limitless, I am strong and I can succeed, I am getting better every day" should not just be spoken but felt with every cell of your being. Strengthen your belief by recalling past successes and researching how others have overcome similar challenges. Your brain tends to prove what it believes. Provide it with the right evidence and start building a new reality. This is like building a mental muscle. The more you practice, the stronger you become. According to Nietzsche, the person who writes their own destiny takes full responsibility for their life. This is the foundation of freedom and power. Stop blaming others or external circumstances for your failures. Learn from every experience and move forward. Take the wheel of your life and realize that you have the power to make a new choice at any moment. Even small choices can lead to big changes. What you eat today, who you smile at, what you read, what you learn, who you help, these are all choices, and these choices shape your destiny. Break free from the victim mentality. Taking responsibility for what happens in your life gives you a sense of power and control. You are not the victim of circumstances, but the hero of your own epic. This responsibility, though it may seem like a heavy burden at first, actually offers you limitless freedom and creative power, because you are in control. In Nietzsche's philosophy, difficulties are not things to be avoided, but necessary tools for growth. They are the fire that makes you stronger. Assign meaning to the pain and challenges you face. Realize how these experiences make you stronger and wiser. Pain is a teacher. It whispers truths about yourself, your resilience, and your potential that you never knew. Dare to step out of your comfort zone, because true growth often occurs on the edge of the unknown by taking risks and pushing your limits. Learning a new language, acquiring a new skill, traveling to a new place, confronting your fears, starting a new business. All these things make you grow. Do not give up in the face of setbacks. Every fall is a lesson for the next rise. Just as a tree sends its roots deeper during storms, you too grow stronger with difficulties. Every scar is proof of a victory and a lesson learned. It is a mark that makes you shine even brighter. Writing your own destiny is not just about accepting what exists, but about creating something new. Your life is your masterpiece. You don't have to conform to the molds society presents to you. Discover your unique talents and passions and use them to forge your own path. Instead of following the crowd, leave your own footprints, play your own melody, dance your own dance. See your life as a work of art and know that every day is an opportunity to create your own masterpiece. This could be painting a picture, writing a song, starting a business, leading a community, or simply living a meaningful and authentic life. Dedicate yourself to continuous self-improvement, learn new things, acquire new skills. Read books, take courses, seek mentorship, embark on new experiences. This is a natural consequence of your will to power and will always propel you forward. Creativity is the deepest expression of your soul and connects you to your true self. Nietzsche knew that the individual might find themselves alone when forging their own path. However, this solitude is not a weakness but a source of strength, a process of purification and rebirth. Do not be afraid to be alone with yourself. Solitude is an opportunity for introspection, self-discovery, creativity, and spiritual growth. Turn inward, listen to your inner voice, confront your own truth. Free yourself from dependence on external validation and find your worth within yourself. True freedom is not being bothered by what others think. Do not hesitate to think differently from the general public or to follow a different path. Authenticity is a sign of true power. Your uniqueness is your greatest strength, and you can only find this strength in solitude within yourself, away from the noise of the outside world. This is like building your own inner sanctuary. Real-life examples, those who wrote their own destiny. History is filled with countless examples of individuals who embodied Nietzsche's philosophy in their own lives. They did not succumb to difficulties but overcame them, writing their own epics. Steve Jobs, he challenged the traditional education system, followed his own vision, and revolutionized the world of technology. He failed numerous times, was even fired from his own company, but each time he returned stronger. His life is a manifesto of creating one's own values and utilizing the will to power to its fullest. Jobs urged people to stay hungry, stay foolish, encouraging continuous learning and self-overcoming. He is one of the most striking examples of following one's inner voice and remaining true to one's vision, regardless of external criticism. His story proves what an individual can change with belief. Frida Kahlo, she lived a life full of physical pain and tragedy. A childhood polio attack and a bus accident in her youth confined her to bed multiple times. Yet she transformed her pain into art, creating her unique identity and artistic expression. She is an example of an Ubermensch who used pain as a tool for growth and expressed her inner strength through her art. Even when confined to bed, she continued to paint, for it was her way of existing. She channeled her pain onto the canvas, transforming it into power. Every brushstroke was an expression of her resistance to life and her desire to create. Nelson Mandela, he spent years in prison but never gave up on his beliefs. Despite spending 27 years behind bars, he chose reconciliation and forgiveness over hatred. Staying true to his values, he fought to end the apartheid regime in South Africa despite all odds. His life is proof of how much change the will to power and taking responsibility can bring. Mandela showed that even prison walls could not imprison his spirit, and that inner freedom was paramount. He became not just a national leader, but a global symbol of freedom and justice. J.K. Rowling, before writing the Harry Potter series, she faced numerous rejections, experienced financial difficulties, and struggled as a single mother. However, she never gave up on her story and used her creative power to create a phenomenon that impacted millions worldwide. She is also one of those who wrote her own destiny. She proved how a single idea can create a world and what perseverance can achieve. Her story is one of the most beautiful examples of pursuing dreams and not giving up in the face of adversity. Elon Musk, he embarked on seemingly impossible projects in areas like electric vehicles, space exploration, and artificial intelligence. Despite numerous failures, he continues to push boundaries with his unwavering belief in his vision and an endless will to power. His story is a modern example of embracing challenges and being creative. Musk emphasizes the importance of taking risks and trying, stating that failure is an option. He is a modern reflection of Nietzsche's Ubermensch, striving to shape the future of humanity with his own hands. Malala Yousafzai, a young activist who fought for the right to education. Despite being attacked by the Taliban, she did not give up and made her voice heard worldwide, winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Her story is a concrete demonstration of taking responsibility and being resilient. Malala proved to the world that even a bullet cannot silence an idea. She is an inspiration who wrote her own destiny not just for herself, but for millions of girls. These individuals are not just famous figures, but reflections of the potential that exists within each of us. They found the power Nietzsche spoke of within themselves and used it to shape their own realities. Their stories are proof that you too can write your own epic, discover your inner strength, and move forward without faltering in the face of challenges. These examples not only inspire us, but also show us how we can become creators in our own lives. Conclusion: create your life's masterpiece. Dear friends, as we come to the end of this video, remember once again the powerful truth Nietzsche whispered to us. You are the author of your own destiny and the architect of your own life. Regardless of external circumstances, you can forge your own path with your inner strength, will, and choices. Remember, this is not an overnight change. This is a continuous journey of effort, self-inquiry, and self-overcoming. Every day, take small steps to create your own values, overcome your limiting beliefs, take responsibility, embrace challenges, and be creative. Every small step you take will lead you to a great transformation. Be patient on this journey, be kind to yourself, but never give up, because every step you take writes a new line in your epic. Your life is like a blank canvas. What you draw on it, what colors you use, what story you tell is entirely up to you. As Nietzsche said, strive to constantly overcome yourself to reach the highest potential of your life. This is not just a philosophy, but a call to life, a call that invites you beyond the ordinary to your highest self. Heed this call and unleash the power within you. Discover this power, claim it, and create your life's masterpiece. Because your story belongs only to you and you are the one who will write it best. Start writing your own epic today. Every moment in your life is an opportunity to write a new chapter. After watching this video, you will no longer be just a spectator, but an active creator of your own life. If you liked this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts and experiences on your journey of writing your own destiny in the comments. See you in the next video. Stay strong and inspired.